What's going on, guys? It's your boy Worthy Prince coming at ya with another Infinity Kingdom video, and today I'm going to be showing you my Earth March that I've been working on in the new Revival of Cities event. I'm also going to be showing you the state of play, what's going on currently in server 136, who are the power players, is there any chance that we could get a top 3 placement? Who knows? But I'm going to show you what's going on with that, and also show you what my next goals are going to be going forward into the event, and also how you guys can still help out. Without further ado, let's get into it. Yes, indeed, it is red alert time in Infinity Kingdom. The reason I say it's red alert time is because reinforcements are indeed required. The red faction is starting to struggle a little bit. So is my alliance a little bit, to be honest. But let's just dive into it and I'll show you what I'm talking about. If we take a look here, you can see I currently have 72 out of 80 members, okay? But if I go into the member list and take a peek in here, you can see a few of these members down the bottom here are silent. And as you can see, there's a lot of silence going on in the R1 section of my alliance right now, which means there's plenty of room for those people to be removed and for you to come in and join the fun. Now, if you want to get involved and build up your account, you've got plenty of time available in this event to do so. It's only been running for about 2 weeks, and the event is running in total for 8 weeks, so plenty of time to come in. It certainly isn't too late to start your adventure off, so make sure you check out the link in the description below, guys, that you can come and help me take control of this red faction here and take it to victory. Now, so far it's been a tough journey. It really has. When we started off, we had plenty of alliances in the red faction. The red faction had a good portion of the map. Unfortunately, there are players in the green and the blue from the Japanese side that have boosted very heavily, which meant that a lot of the players in the red faction couldn't take them on. There was no way for them to defeat them. I mean, they potentially could have done if they'd have boosted their accounts higher, but rather than that, they decided to leave the red faction and go to the blue and green factions, which has had a absolutely dramatic effect on the way the kingdom map looks right now. If you take a look at it right now, as you can see, what was once a 3-way fight is now turning into a 1v1. Blue faction taking over a lot, and red-green faction taking off the bottom. Red faction left in pieces across the bottom here. If we take a look at the strongest troop power, because that is what's very important in Infinity Kingdom, you know, when it comes to holding a city, when it comes to being able to defend and teleport other castles out of the area, it's going to come down to your troop power. It doesn't matter about castle level, how big your alliance is. You know, none of that matters. What matters is who's got the strongest march in this game. If we take a look at the strongest troop power, you can see currently I am sitting at rank 20, which, well, all things considered, isn't actually that bad. But it does also mean there is a bigger guy out there ready to take me down. Now, I have managed to agree a somewhat of a nap between myself and the green factions, okay? Which is a good thing, but there are still plenty of blue ones out there which are very strong, which generally speaking can cause me a lot of problems when it comes to trying to take a city, which is the overall objective. Now, if we take a look at the Ruslan here, which is the red faction, you can see I am rank 2, which is great. And you can see the size of the big players we have in the red faction, around the 69,000. One at 51 and then 40 into the 40s, okay? That's where a lot of the players are, in like the mid 40s. Now, if we compare this size of player going into Vitas, into the green, you can see straight away a huge increase on the green side here, which definitely makes things a lot more difficult when it comes to potentially fighting with them. But like I said, we do have a nap with the green right now. Moving into Ividia, which is definitely going to be classed as the enemy faction. But again, you can see, similar to green here, they are also quite a good size. Some pretty high level players at 120, 132, and then going into the 90s, 80s, and 70s, etc. One thing I will say that is good for me though right now is I'm currently sitting at 69,503, but I'm sitting there with tier 3 troops. If you look there at the bottom, you can see I'm currently running tier 3 troops because I haven't been able to level my castle up high enough yet to get tier 4. If we take a look at the person just above me, they are running tier 4. And if we look at the person above them, which is actually Clash Bashin, he's also running tier 4 as well. And then going below me, you can see also tier 4. So I'm in the power bracket of what looks like to be tier 4, but I'm running tier 3. Now that tells me one thing. I've got a solid march. My immortals are good, my research is good, my skills are good. I just need to get up to the tier troop level, and that should take me into the mid 70s once I get there, which will put me almost into maybe a top 10 position. But basically I do need to get my might up, and I do need to get my troop power up if I'm going to compete with these bigger players and claim some kind of victory for the Reds. Now guys, I've got to tell you, this server has become what I would call a power server. There are nations from all over the world, including not only Japan, where the game opened up for this event, also from China, America, Europe, we've got Russia, we've got Korea. There's countries from all over the world that are all getting involved in this event. It certainly is an exciting server to be a part of. And as I said guys, there is still plenty of time for you to get involved and give me some reinforcements. If you're looking to join this server in server 136, then hit up TWK in the Ruslan. Again, I've got 8 open spaces right now, but potentially another 10 to 15 that I can open up. So I've got lots of spaces available for you guys to come and play with me. So guys, please hit me up. I'm on here every single day, boosting, fighting, trying to take the good fight to the other factions and claim some victory for Red. If you want to be a part of that, then click that link in the description below. Okay, moving on to my Earth March. Yes, I decided to go for Earth on this particular outing in this event. If you remember the last event, I went for Lightning. This time I went for Earth, and I want to just give you an update on how my account is currently looking. It's doing really, really well. I mean, I'm on Castle 28. I'm almost at tier 4. I'm still leveling up the last few levels of my barracks to get to tier 4, okay? One thing I would say, especially when you start a new account, is never discredit your research. Your research is really, really important. You don't need to focus on defense as much at first, or production. I mean, apart from maybe speedy construction, that's a pretty good one to go for. But troop research and immortal research definitely takes the priority. And as you can see, I have been doing a fair bit of research, level 6s across the board when we first go in here. And as you can see, I've got those first set of gold ones open, and I'm currently working on my second set. I've got Iron Will to do, and I've started working on the HP one. So I am making some good progress. It's only been 2 weeks on the server so far. And if we take a look at Immortals, again, I'm doing some good work here as well, trying to push forward into these defenses as well. So I am on my way to those. But this one's a really good one, Outstanding Talent. It basically means you start off with higher energy when you start the fight. It lets you proc your immortals off a lot quicker than the other team to give you that early advantage. So this is a really good research to go for, and I'm trying to make my way towards it. But yeah, research really, really, really important when you start off an account in Infinity Kingdom. It helps that troop march get, well, it's the good foundations, shall we say, to a good troop march. One of the immortals that I really struggled to open up in the first week, which is absolutely vital to an Earth March, was Cleopatra. I won't be keeping this audio. This is me rolling for Cleopatra. Second set of Philosopher's Stone packs. 196 stones. Okay, let's have a look and see if we can get this unlocked. First roll, and there's some orange. I like that. Okay. A shocker. 5 Cleo medals, okay, and 4. Let's go! Let's go! Oh yes, finally! Oh my god! Oh wow! To get that first time. Okay, all right, that's awesome. Let's get it, baby. Okay, with Cleopatra open, I was in a good position now to start boosting my Earth March. You can also go into the marketplace and exchange your soul crystals and your gems for immortal shards as well, and this is what I do daily to level up the Earth immortals I'm currently using. But once I'd done that, it was time to really start leveling up my Earth March. And one of the things which you can do to make your Earth March even more stronger is if we go into daily deals, or sorry, special bundles, you can see there is a pack right here called Immortal Glory. Now, this is a more pay-to-play aspect of Infinity Kingdom I'm talking about right now, but I know there's plenty of you guys out there that like to put a little bit of investment into your accounts when you're playing. The reason to go for this pack here, Immortal Glory, is because it comes with Charles the Great fragments. And Charles the Great is an absolutely amazing Earth hero. In fact, if you're going to go Earth, especially in a big competition like this, you're going to need Charles the Great. Now, you don't have to buy him all the way through. You can unlock him for the 100 and then basically collect these medals from the marketplace, although that does take a little bit longer. Obviously, it's a lot quicker if you're purchasing his pack every day, but not everyone is able to do that, unfortunately. Anywho, let me dive in and show you how my immortals are looking, and here we go. You can see the top 4 immortals right there. I still have a little bit of work to do. You can see that my my Earth ones are slowly becoming full diamonds. In fact, Zenobia here is almost at full red diamonds, which is fantastic. And there he is, Mr. Charles the Great. I've got him at 3 diamonds. I did unlock him. I've been trying to get his medals through the marketplace. Like I say, it's a slow process, but we are slowly getting there. And again, we're only 2 weeks in, so, you know, some players, you know, in the rankings have already maxed this guy out because they've been buying him every single day. But, you know, unfortunately, I'm not doing that. So, yeah, we're going to be going ahead and doing it slowly, but we'll get there towards the end. Hopefully, by about midway into the event, I should be able to have this maxed out. So that'll be good. Also, something that's really important to work on when you're doing your immortals, if you look in the top right hand corner, you see the little gold shield. For Charles the Great here, it says 13. For Alexander, you can see it says 13. That is like the actual hero level that you can level up by doing the Well of Time. Guys, don't forget to do your Well of Time. It's super, super, super important. As you can see, I'm on currently level 10-3 at the moment. But it's really important to make sure you get in here and do these levels, because if you don't level this up, like if you don't do all this leveling up here and beat all these levels, you're stuck as far as you can go on that immortal level. And trust me, when someone comes at you with higher level immortals, they're going to crush you. So you need to make sure you do your Well of Time. I've still got plenty of work to do, but again, for 2 weeks into the event to be at level 13s and 14s, it's actually pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that progress. And again, over the next couple of weeks, I'll be looking to take those up to maybe 17, 18 in the next couple of weeks. Of course, the gear as well. The stronger I get, the higher level gnomes I can attack. So I can open up some purple and gold gears. As you can see, I do desperately need a purple or gold gear upgrade for Alexandra right now. But you can see the gear levels are all like level 25. In fact, I'm taking Cleopatra up to level 30 at the moment, and that's really important. And to do that, you have to be hunting gnomes. You have to be using the raid function in the game regularly, 2 or 3 times a day, to be able to get the gnomes. And what I mean by that is opening up some AP. If we're not fighting right now, then there's no reason to be sitting and holding this AP. Go ahead and do that. Click on the raid function. Take it down to a level where it's not going to hurt you too much. And click on that raid, and away we go. You can walk away from the game now, and this is going to go ahead and hunt like 40-50 monsters for me, collect a whole bunch of green crystals that I can then take into my immortal screen and use to level up my gear. And that's going to make such an impact on my immortals. Okay, and then last of all, the skills. Again, I'm working on the skills. I'm currently on purple skills at the moment, but I do want to take the blue skills on Zenobia, but I do want to take those up. It's just a case of, again, I need to level my Tower of Knowledge up. To do that, I need to level my castle up. It's swings and roundabouts, but I am making some good progress on that, and I'm hoping to be able to dive into those gold skills again within the next couple of weeks. But all in all, currently to be sitting on a 69,240, actually it's a bit higher than that. It's because I just hit a gnome. It will come back in and go back up in a second. There you go, 503. But no, basically, because sitting at 69,503 at tier 3 is a good place to be, I think, within the first 2 weeks. And hopefully I'll be going up to tier 4 soon and taking my march up to the 100,000. So we are definitely making some progress. But what I do need, guys, as you can see, I'm trying to be the forerunner, the big boy of TWK, to kind of push the attacks and be the person that's going to pull in and push everyone out and try and get my alliance in. I'm trying to be that person, but it makes it very difficult if I haven't got the numbers behind me to back me up. Again, I've got good numbers in here that are active, but I need more. So again, guys, I can't say it again, click that link, come and join the fun, come and join the Ruslan Kingdom in server 163, and join TWK so we can actually get some stuff going here and take some cities. But yeah, other than that, it's going really well. Really enjoying the fun. A lot of interesting stuff going on this server. Like I said, it's a power server. It definitely is a high skill level. And if you want to get yourself involved, check out that link in the description once again. Okay guys, that's going to be it from me for today. Just to let you know, I am doing weekly Twitter updates as well on how things are going in the kingdom. So if you want to keep informed on what's happening in the game, check out my Twitter link in the description below and join up on the Twitter, because I am active on there. You can reach out to me on there, and I do put Infinity Kingdom updates on there as well. Other than that though guys, I'll catch you in the next one with more action of what's going on from server 163. But until then, you know how this next bit's gonna go. Stay safe everyone, and of course, peace out.